Hey guys, today's video is, oh my dog, you're fine. Oh, anyway, today's video is about unboxing and planting amaryllis. I always wanted, I love amaryllis. I just don't quite understand what they are. I mean, a single stem plant that blooms, a single bloom or two blooms, indoor in the winter time. I mean, how do you do that? So I really don't pay any attention. I was so intimidated with amaryllis because, like I said, I don't understand what they are. So the other day my husband was looking for a pair of gloves, so we went into this local store and there were amaryllis in boxes there. They're like Amaryllis Kit. So I picked two, which I really should have picked three. You know, Design Elements always tells you three, but I only picked two anyway. So I took a look at it and it looks really very simple. You know, the kit comes with the dirt, the pot, and the bulb itself. So what I have is a medium one, and if they said that the larger the bulb, the more chances you have to have more than one bloom. But if I can get that to bloom, I'd be very happy. So I'm gonna show that to you. And also I was looking at the pot container. You know, it's just that ordinary plastic one, and I bought the kit for $6.99, which is basically $7. And I thought I'm gonna go to Walmart and get me a really nice porcelain pot that I could put that thing and just, you know, maybe put it in the mantle or any sunny side area in the house. So I went to Walmart, and lo and behold, they have this really nice, they don't have the porcelain pots anymore. They, you know, they're probably gonna bring that up in the spring, but they don't have it now. So what they have there are, guess what, Amaryllis Kit also, that is priced at $5, and it is already in the dirt. All you need to do is kind of bury them a little bit and water them. And then there's 3 bulbs, small ones, but 3 bulbs in the kit, and it is contained in a pot that is like a hammered metal, which is really beautiful. So I feel very stupid immediately for paying $5 for something, or for paying $7 for something that I could get at Walmart for $5 and a lot better. So yeah, so let me show you how to do it. You probably know how to do it already. You probably have amaryllis in your under your belt already, but you know, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like me who has never planted amaryllis before. It is supposed to, once you plant it, it is supposed to bloom within 8 weeks. So that means that mine probably will not bloom in Christmas, but I don't mind. In fact, I think it's a good idea to have something great to look forward to after Christmas. So let's get planted. Okay, so let us do this. This is Amaryllis Kit by DeGROOT. Never heard of that. And this is called, what was the name of this? This is called, what is that? Red Lion. There's the name. So Red Lion. And the other one is a Minerva. Minerva. I love that name. I always wonder how they came up with names like this, you know, besides the scientific names, because the scientific names, you really cannot change that. It is established by a board of scientists or botanists that gives them this name. But Minerva and Red Lion, beautiful names. So we'll see. So right inside is the bulb. So the kit. So it has this bulb, and it already has this like a growth, an outgrowth. It's kind of like an onion. So I should not be peeling this. It should just sit just like that. And this is a pretty massive root system here. And this came also with this container, which is a plastic container. I would have preferred a good one. And then this is the, like the soil where you, or the material, the planting material that would sort of expand if you soak it in water. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I just took the, sorry, I got some materials in my mouth. So I just unpack it from the plastic wrapping, and I'm going to have this sit in the warm water and let it absorb some water. And it should expand. Maybe I'm doing this wrong because I probably will be washing this out. So I'm going to get a saucer and put less water in it. So there it is. I hope it will absorb pretty quickly because I need to go to bed. I need to grab my sleep. Now while that is absorbing, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on the Minerva. Oh my God. What is that? Oh my God, has it already bloomed? Oh my goodness. This one has, oh my God, is it gonna bloom in a weird way? Oh my goodness. Okay, so hopefully this looks like this might have already the start of a bloom. This thing kind of grew from the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same, and hopefully this will straighten up. And it looks like I might have 2 blooms. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I'm a little bit dumbfounded. I wasn't expecting to see this, but I'm gonna go do the same and, you know, just see what happens. So while these 2 are soaking, let's talk about sort of the life cycle of this thing. So this is supposed to give me blooms after 8 weeks, but since today is November 14, which is already half of November, so at the end of December, which is about New Year, would still be 6 weeks. So I'm not gonna have a bloom in time for Christmas, but like I said, that is okay. I get something to look forward to for January. And so when it blooms, we should just keep this indoor until it is safe to bring this out in spring, and then plant it in the ground, fertilize in a sunny place, in a sunny location, and fertilize it through summer. So during that time, this bulb would absorb energy from, of course, the fertilizer, and would transform, or would like transform sunshine as energy, and it will store it in the bulb. And when fall comes, we're gonna dig it from the ground and plant it the same way that we're doing. So I don't know if I could pull that off without actually killing any of these, but I will try. Before we bring this out during spring to plant it to the ground, we should be cutting it, this area. This is how they cut it when they put this outside to, you know, get healthy and store energy in the bulb. So this is pretty big, but I've seen some that is really, really bigger than this, and I heard that those will give you a couple or maybe 3 blooms. But for me, if I could make this bloom even just 1 bloom, I would consider that a win for me, especially so that I really have not tried this at all. I have not planted any amaryllis ever. In fact, like I mentioned earlier, I don't totally understand this this plant, but yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna be needing a little bit more water, so I'll add more water. So I'm ready to put the bulb in. I'm just making a hole in the middle and see if I could probably make it a little wider and a little deeper. You don't really plant the whole thing and cover it with the material. You are just going, or I am just going, I don't know why I keep using you, but I am just gonna, you know, set it like that. The top 1/3 of the bulb should be exposed or should be showing. And I have read that amaryllis don't like a lot of room around it. So this pot, which is what? Is this a 4-inch pot? This is just enough for this kind of, or for this size of the bulb. So that looks good. Pack it down a little bit. It actually took quite a bit of water, probably 4 cups. And the material that it is sitting on, I'm sure, being from the tropic, I'm sure these are, these are coconut husk material. Maybe some coconut husk, coconut shells in this. So these are good organic materials. So that looks good. I tell you guys, I am kind of tempted to like pour water over to rehydrate it. I don't know why, but I'm not going to do that because that's not what the instruction says. So 1/3 of the bulb should be showing above the media surface, and that we should keep this in a warm location, about 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, but not in a direct sunlight. So not in a direct sunlight. And we should keep the media moist, but not soggy. And after flowering, we should remove the flower stem above the bulb. You can see actually where the original, where this was cut previously. And plant outdoors in the spring and fertilize throughout the summer. And after the first frost, that is a big instruction there, because we have to wait after the first frost before we dig the bulb and store it in a cool, dark place for a minimum of 8 weeks. And after 8 weeks, the bulb can be repotted and a new cycle will begin. So let me repeat that. 1/3 should be exposed above the media, and then we should keep this in a warm but not too warm, about 70 to 75 degrees Celsius, and not in a direct sunlight. Keep the medium moist but not soggy. And after this has bloomed, we should be cutting or remove the flower stem just above the bulb, and then we continue to water until it can be planted outside in the spring. And we should be fertilizing it throughout the summer so it could store energy. And then after the first frost, we should dig the bulb and we should store it in a cool, dark place for a minimum of 8 weeks. And then after 8 weeks, the cycle can begin. We can do the same thing, repot it, and hopefully we'll get the same bloom. Good luck to this. That's amazing. That's just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this funky one, and hopefully this will straighten out. And like I said, the medium took about 4 to 6 cups of water before it gets to this condition, from the tablet form to this. Someday I'm gonna get myself a tripod. I don't know why I don't get it. It's not like it's very expensive, but I'm not, you know, and anyway, I'm just starting to make 2 vlogs anyway, so that's the reason why. But I'll get to that. All right. Let's make that a little wider. in a little deeper because this one has like a longer root system. Sawdust. I can smell it. Smells good. Right. Let's see. Make sure that 1/3 of its body or 1/3 of the bulb is sitting on the media or medium, or whatever the grammar police would say. And I do hope that this will straighten up, and maybe I would get bloom. I would get some blooms from these on Christmas or December. Okay, now this is Minerva, and that is red lion there. So hopefully this will mature and bloom in December for me, since it already have a good start if I don't kill it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. So there it is, guys. My first two Amaryllis, Red Lion and Minerva. And I'm very excited. It looks like the process is very simple. I mean, at least this part here, although, you know, the remembering to dig it after the first frost might be a little complicated, because sometimes I'm not really sure when was it the first frost or what. So I'm gonna have to put that in the calendar so I won't forget, and hopefully we'll get some blooms out of this, and I will give you an update. Please go ahead and subscribe and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload more videos and an update of this Amaryllis. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next.